Can somebody please tell me the science behind being the person they always want to have around, but never the one they want to keep?
I'm going to take a stab at this one knowing I don't have your full context. I've tried to be the fun, supportive, easy to talk to guy. I wanted to be the guy who was available when people needed me, the one that people would come and vent to when they needed somebody to talk with. But when relationships tightened, when friendship circles shrunk, I didn't seem to be the go-to person anymore. And what I believe happened in my circumstances was I was trying to provide value, but from the other person's perspective. It wasn't value for myself and what I brought to the relationship, rather than value for other people, what I brought to the relationship. People might enjoy the access that you give them, but they don't appreciate the value you bring because you're always there. They get used to it, and maybe they take it for granted. I don't believe all nice guys finish last, but the nice guys that are overly agreeable, that are always available, that are always emotionally safe regardless of what other people are going through, I believe end up losing respect. People don't believe that there's a scarcity mindset around them. And I don't mean scarcity in the way of, oh, you should be all dark and secretive and intentionally pull away. No, what I'm talking about is you have to prioritize yourself. Even in my marriage with my wife, which is the best relationship I've ever been in my life. It is the most loving, caring, affectionate, respectful relationship I have been in my life. And I believe it has a lot to do with my mentality that I have to put myself as the priority. And a lot of people have problems with that statement. But think about, if I don't make myself the priority for myself and take care of my health and well-being, physical, mental, emotional, all those things, the spiritual well-being, if I'm not good for my wife, how can I ever be the best for her? And there's a time and a place to sacrifice and to go all in, but you can't do that. That's why so many guys are suffering with mental health and burnout and all these seclusion issues. Even the tough guys experience some of that, whether they want to admit it or not. And so it comes down to balance. If I put myself as the priority, whether I say I'm number one priority or my wife is number one priority, and the assumption is that I'm going to take care of myself so I can take care of her, it's irrelevant. You're splitting hairs. The most important thing is you have to take care of yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to be the best individual that you are so you can be the best teammate that you can be. Even in sports, there's no I in team. Bullshit. If you're not the best individual, I can't trust you to be the best team player because I need to know that you are the best that you can be. And so when you talk about people take advantage of you, people aren't choosing you, when the friendships get tight, when the relationships start to narrow down, why don't people choose you? Really ask yourself, are you respecting yourself? Or are you giving of other people because you want people to see you as agreeable and nice and desirable? Because I actually seen it the other way, where when people take care of themselves and they are able to balance being kind and respectful and have that self-care. If you can take care of yourself, have self-respect, and be nice to people, but primarily in the sense of respect, not agreeable, you might find a little bit more attention from people because you're not going to be available all the time. You're not going to constantly be around. There's some times where you're going to say, hey, yeah, I appreciate your company, but not tonight. Whether it's I have another event, another engagement, another relationship I need to look after, or just myself. Nope, tonight I'm just going to go home and be by myself. You start saying no more often. Start saying yes more often to self-care. Start building up your self-respect, and you will find that other people will respect you more. It's not a guaranteed answer. There's a lot that goes into this, and I started the video by saying I don't know your certain circumstances, but I've seen a lot of people try to be the nice guy, and they find out that being the nice guy is not what they thought it was supposed to be. Do you communicate standards? Do you communicate respect? Do you communicate a life worth joining? Not a life worth having in their life, but a life where they want to join your life. Are you the type of person that attracts what you want, or are you going out searching, trying to accommodate other people, hoping that they're going to welcome you into their life? It can be both. You can take care of yourself and attract someone who takes care of themselves and attracts you. That's what you're looking for.